was a boy. I lost you so bad, no one would dare. You mock and you hurt me, but I won't come down. I won't break now. I lost and you feel it. One day I took a fall, but I've risen above all. You can see me now, I've saved myself. I'm stronger than ever, you can bring me down. I feel so alive, I feel so new. This feeling is vibrant and mental and true. Existential. Now that I've parted, my thoughts are on you. I don't need it, you are not true. You hurt me so much, but I'm still here. You laugh and ignore me, but I won't come down. I won't break now. I lost and you know it. It's my greatest fear. I took a hard fall, but I wasn't above all. You can see me now, I've saved myself. I'm stronger than ever, you can bring me down. I feel so alive, I feel so new. This feeling is vibrant and mental and true. It's existential. You use me up now to make you feel strong. You just see me to hold until you don't know wrong. You hate me so much, you wish I would go. You took everything from me, but I won't come down. I won't go now. I lost and you like it, the weakness you know. I took a hard fall, but I wasn't above all. You can see me now, I saved myself. I'm stronger than ever, you can't bring me down. I feel so alive, I feel so new. This feeling is vibrant and mental and true. It's existential. You hurt me so bad, but I moved on. You may realize something, but I am gone. I tried to mend it for you to care. I walk with my head out outside of the town. I kept it down. I'm back in shit, I'm no longer there. I took a hard fall, but I'm risen above all. You can see me now, I say myself. I'm stronger than ever, you can bring me down. I feel so alive, so new. Feeling is vibe, putting me now, I say myself. I'm stronger than ever, you can bring me down. I feel so alive, I feel so new. This feeling is vibrant and mental and true. It's existential. Knocking, this ain't no 2011. 君と歌に分かったよ。誰も見なかったことがあった。ここで実立ている。His life is cold and dark. I just want it to be his own. Greater than the person that I see. The only way to rise above is to hurt and lose everything. Just to gain some other thing. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up. 一人でおそらく誰もが必要して心去ってされる。どんな後決してなものにしない。His life is cold and dark. I just want it to be something greater than the person that I see. The only way to rise above is to hurt and move on everything. Just to gain some other thing. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up. Life is cold and dark. I just want it to be something greater than the person that I see. The only way to rise above is to hurt and move on everything. Just to gain some other thing. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up. 一人で思わない生活で is the only way one can survive. I don't know what you're doing to make me feel this way, but I know it must be something that I mistake. There was always something about you. I felt it from the start. Now I feel a brand new feeling, and it's breaking my heart. I've given up on feeling, now I want you to see. I'll give you a hint into your reality by telling you just what you've done to me. You put me upside down over my memory. I don't know where you're going, don't walk away from me. I can't let you leave not knowing just what you mean to me. There was always something about us that made me not trust you. Now I know just what you're doing, and it's hurting when I do. I've given up on feeling, now I want you to see. I'll give you by telling you just what you done to me. You put me upside down. I tell you to do it again. 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 I've given up on feeling, now I want you to see. I'll give you a hand into your reality by telling you just what you've done to me. Yo, say, I just realized I have a mic on like the entire 15-minute interlude. Well, 11 minutes, whatever. But I live alone, so it's not like you're gonna hurt anything, right? And I'm like way over there when I have this turned on, and it's like I don't know, whatever the fuck it's doing. But anyway, I have let me turn the background stuff off, if it's even working. I don't know if any of my settings are working, the sound settings. Like, I do know my mic is on right now, so that is all I really care about, because I've done so many clever interviews. What is, I don't know, go to bed. I've done so many clever, witty intros and lost them because my mic was off, but everything we good. Normally, I would be playing the secret world on Thursdays, but I think I'm just gonna be chatting mostly tonight. I might play a little bit, like, after an hour passes. My floor is so warm, I love it. What is wrong with me? Everything. Just everything. But I have not really... Okay, so normally I perform on Wednesday nights, right? But last night I was just not. And it wasn't even that I wasn't feeling it mentally. I was feeling it mentally. Like, I was in a good mood. But physically, I felt very worn down because I pulled like 2 all-nighters on the weekend, and then I was up all day on Monday, and then I did a lot of stuff on Wednesday. I had to get just random stuff that I needed to get done. I finally made it a point to do it, which I should have done that when the weather was still nice, right? You would think. But no, I waited until it was fucking 32 degrees outside. Yeah, I did the same thing all the time, no matter where I've been. I always wait until it's super cold, and then I'm like, you know what? I feel productive. I'm going to get all this stuff done in one day. And it's usually the coldest fucking day of the year. Just saying. But nah, it wasn't the coldest day because I think tomorrow's going to be colder. But anyway, today I was unable to go to work. I kind of felt sick. Like, I don't get sick, right? Like, I really don't. When I get sick, I'm sick for a day or two and then I'm fine. But that day or two usually makes me feel like I can't get out of bed. So, one moment, I will be right back. I'm so sorry, I entirely disappeared. But since this went this long, I'm only gonna update what I was gonna update, music speaking, and then I'm just gonna end this. And then for the YouTube video, I'm just gonna edit it and just do the the first part and then the second part. And I'm gonna cut out the huge, ridiculous pause in the middle. But what was I talking? Oh, okay. So now on my next performance, I'm actually going to do Falling Up. I've been working on practicing it, and probably a cover of my good old favorite TM Revolution, Hot Limit. Because why not sing a song about summertime and making love till you burn to a crisp when it's like fucking 30 degrees outside? So, you know, perfect. Those opposites, man. But I really need to start actually composing duality and working on the musical composition of it, because I know what I want to do with it, because I want it to be sort of like a more split type sound. I think the last time I did that type of split sound was Fukachi. Because Fukachi was once again another one of those like double entendre, super artsy shit type songs that I wrote. And because like Fukachi means worthless, but then you change the kanji around and Fukachi means like unknown. So, you know, because it's a whole thing, like, just read the lyrics. I have like 2 whole entire streams where I go in depth talking about the meaning behind Fukachi. So I'm not going to get into that now again. But so with duality, what I want to do is sort of, I'm not sure if I want to make it sound like, start out sounding super visual K, like very 90s grungy and like almost orchestral visual K, or if I want to go with the more upbeat, like kitschy, sort of like less visual K type sound and more of like just a indie experimental, very niche sound. But like almost not like, I don't know, just kind of like imagine DJ Ozma crossed with On Cafe, like that type of sound. Like, do I want to do like 90s Dylan Gray inspiration, or do I want to do like DJ Ozma crossed with On Cafe type of inspiration? And that's for the intro. Like, I'm just talking the intro before the lyrics start. Well, before the intro before the intro before the intro. I don't know why I can't say that with a straight face. There's certain things I cannot say without laughing about it. And it's not inappropriate things either. They're just like, the words don't sound right to me, and it's more proof that English is like, what are this? Like, who thought of this shit? Because some sentences just don't sound like they should be a fucking sentence. They sound like they should not exist in this language or any language. But then you have to say them. And then it's like, oh. And then you can kind of maybe add more words to it so that it sounds maybe less awkward, but ends up sounding even more awkward. Like when I started to say the intro before the intro, then I wanted to change it and say the instrumental intro before the verbal intro. But what does that shit sound like? That makes me sound like a total loser. And I've been trying to steer away from that image, just saying, because I don't know what that was. And trust, I'm entirely sober right now, so I don't know. Oh, I think I thought of a good way to say it. I don't know which style yet to use for the instrumental intro before the line, King of Shinjuku Ikimashou. So that's what I'm working on first. As for the composition of the verses, that's definitely going to be... I mean, you can look at some of my other stuff, like MIDNIGHT CDT, Pond, even going as far back to XGF and Life Song. Like that really upbeat, distorted, almost ridiculous sound. That's definitely going to be what that is. And then the chorus is going to be a downbeat hip-hop inspiration. Like, I already know that because it's like, it's more chill. So there's definitely going to be a lot going on this one, which makes sense considering the title, but also I'm experimenting hard with this one. Like, I was experimenting hard with Lifeless because I literally did minimal accompaniment whatsoever. I did no distortions. I did no vocal effects. It's literally just me fucking talking with rhythm because I wanted that raw realness. So when I did that, I was like, I don't want there to be a bunch of stuff to distract from that. So I put a very simple beat on it. And I just enhanced the vocals instead of changing them. And once again, because I've said this before, I don't want it to sound like all my shit is completely special effects generated by the software, because it's not. I can manipulate my own voice from sounding like a 13-year-old girl in an anime to sounding like a fucking demon. So that is me, and I take pride in that. But yeah, I'm just working on stuff. just so calmly. So calmly. But I'm going to do Falling Up. No particular reason. My floor is so warm. I love it. Honestly, I should just sit over here, to eat. Oh, it's so nice. I picked the perfect place to do this and be sitting for 2 to 3 hours because this feels nice. I am very, very, very strange. Alright, but yeah, I'm just doing Falling Up because it's a good one. It's different than the other stuff I usually do because I've mostly been doing my recent music. But the last couple of weeks I started doing I did Desolation, I did Warped Memory. I really wanted to do Existential. I wanted to do Existential. Why am I itchy? I wanted to do Existential so badly, but I don't have the music for it. I don't have the backing track, and I don't know where it is. It is on a drive somewhere, hopefully. If I lost that, I'm going to be I know how to rip the vote. Your boy got skills. I know how to rip the vocals from a track. But the issue with doing so is you also are ripping most of the mixing and mastering from the track because, believe it or not, most of that stuff is done on the vocals. So, if I rip the vocals from the track, the music isn't going to sound the same. It's going to be rougher, which I could probably fix that too, but, why am I itchy? Okay. My ear is itching and I don't know why. That sounds like it could be one of those Reddit no sleeps. But anyway, so that's where I am with working on the composition of current stuff. I finished one song. And now I'm working on Twistedly Normal. So for my next album, Demon of Shinjuku, I'm working on Duality at this point. And on my compilation, Decade in Review, I am now working on Twistedly Normal at this point. So if you go back, you got Existential, Warped Memory, Falling Up. And there's going to be 10 more to go, because I'm doing 10 to symbolize the decade. I have one alone, Kimi ga Hoshi, Locked in the Closet, because I'm going to just redo that one. I love that. That's my original. That was the first song I ever put on the internet. The first time I ever let anyone hear me legitimately, whatever, fuck English. It was the first time that I let people hear me and everyone loved it. That shot me to the top on Reverb Nation. So I love that song. But I want to do like a remaster of my own, like sort of a cover of my own song. So that's what I'm going to do with that one. Like, I'm not going to change the music. I'm literally just going to redo the vocals and, mix and master. Remix and remaster it. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to change any of the music because the music is fucking... I could never be that good now. Just being honest. Bound by Society. Once again, I'm not going to change the music. I'm mostly just going to focus on the vocal track. I don't really want to redo Life Song because there's some things about Life Song that I don't like lyrically. Some of the things that I said in it are not things that I am proud of saying. So I'm not going to redo that one. That's a closed chapter from my teenage self. So I'm not going to ever re-release that one. It's just gonna sit over there. That is why Lifeless mentions Life Song in an indirect way, just to show how far I've come. Like, And then, what else did I say? Okay, so I did Falling Up, Warp Memory, Existential, working on Twistedly Normal, gonna do Alone, Locked in the Closet, Bound by Society, Kimi ga Hoshi, Musa Musamono. Another one, I'm not going to change the music. I'm just going to relay the vocal track and remix, remaster. And probably for the 10th one, because I'm put Desolation on Existential Decay, and I'm putting Yuasa on Demon of Shinjuku. So I could either go with a song that's unreleased, that I never, yet again, another one that I did not ever record and publish. I just wrote the lyrics. It's called Voyeur Extraordinaire. Don't ask what it's about. Or I can go with pulling another track from either Radioactive Dating or King of the New World. If I go with King of the New World, I would probably redo. See, I would say Harajuku Boy, but then I'd have to redo both the English and Japanese versions. I want to say I would do Who's So Good. But once again, that's a chapter of my life that is now closed. I own every bit of it, but I don't feel that way anymore. So I don't want to redo it. Will I always proudly perform it? Yeah, absolutely. But do I want to give it that much attention? Nah. So if I went with King of the New World, I would probably redo Yeah, I'm pretty content with that one. I don't know. I think it's gonna be off my first one. So off of Radioactive Dating, it would probably be. Which one would I redo? I already said Locked in the Closet, Mizumono, and freaking. I don't know what I was saying. My apologies. I'm tired. Locked in the Closet. Mizumono. You know what? We're going to pull up my track list because I can't think tonight. Maybe this will help. And I'm going to share my screen. When I figure out how to do it. Okay. This is my website. Okay. So these are my albums. These are my pictures. But where is my, I have to click something. Yeah, okay, so on this one, there we go. So yeah, Locked in the Closet. I'm not going to redo Nuclear because then I'd have to do both the English and Japanese versions. Prechi no Uera ka Futari. Rest, no, because I wrote that about something in my life that, once again, is totally irrelevant now. And I laugh when I hear it. Life Song. I don't like the person it portrays me as. I mean, some of it, yeah, like the chorus is great. But I don't like some of the words. Some of the lyrics that I wrote, that's not indicative of my character. And, okay, and I already said I'm doing Muzu Mono. Never knew. Same thing, scratch that. I will never, redo that one. Why the heck are some of them got, I'm confused. Oh, because I released them as singles. That's right. Okay, never mind. But yeah, I'm only gonna do Locked in the Closet and Muzu Mono off of this album. Now let's look at this one. No, don't. Bound by Society, I'm gonna redo. Harajuku Boy, I'm not gonna redo because once again, I'd have to do both the English and Japanese versions. Silently Breaking. If it wouldn't make the person who wrote that shit have an orgasm to know that I was redoing the song and giving it that much attention, that would be a good one to do. Because XGF was just... I'm sure the way I look back on XGF now is the way I will look back on Ode to the Haters now. What year was this? 2019, and I released XGF in 2012, so 10 years ago. So 10 years from now, I'm going to be looking at Ode to the Haters and be like, what the actual fuck? You're a freak. But so I'm probably going to do off this one. Bound by Society. And Silently Breaking. As much as I hate to say that. So that'll be my 10. Yeah. Because if I do 2 off of each of those albums, and then I did Falling Up, Warped Memory, Existential, I'll do Kimi ga Hoshi, I'll do Alone, and I'll do... Oh, would you look at that? I'll end up doing the Voyeur Extraordinaire, the new one. The one that wasn't released. I mean, half the shit on Decade in Review hasn't been released. So it's less of a compilation, actually, and more of a freaking EP or something. Right? That's what those are called? Alright, so I'm going to end now. I'm going to cut all the emptiness out when I post it on YouTube. So if you want to just see the condensed version, the 45 minutes instead of the 3 fucking hours. But yeah. That's what I'm working on. And I just realized the other day I don't have the lyrics to Alone with me. That might be a problem. Unless I have them typed up somewhere. I might have them typed up somewhere because I vigilantly type everything up at least somewhere so that I have access to it in the future. I don't just leave stuff handwritten. But the reason I was like, I don't know if I have the lyrics to Alone with me because when I first wrote that song, that's back when we were still handwriting our songs. So I was not typing. I was writing it with my mechanical pencil. So I know I don't have that paper with me. I don't know where that paper is. Do I have it somewhere? Probably, because I keep everything, but not like everything. I mean, I'm like, if it's something I've drawn, written, or edited, I keep it. Like, if I've created it, I keep it, because I know in the future, no matter how much I hate it, I'm going to want to look at it again. I'm going to maybe want to rewrite it. I'm going to want to change it, whatever. So I never get rid of anything I create, because I might want even just part of it. So that's, I know I have it somewhere, that original paper that I wrote the lyrics to Alone on, but I don't have it with me. But I'm thinking I typed it somewhere, and it's probably on this. Or the other one. It's on one of those external drives. And follow me on everything. It is @Jap13 everywhere. Download, stream, buy my music. Everything's available on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, whatever. Anywhere where music is available, essentially. If you like what you hear, please support me. Because I'm just trying to trip over the threshold into the music industry. And I'm never going to stop. I'm just going to keep going. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to be sellout. I'm going to get this shit authentically and genuinely. Because I am not going to change what I stand for. And that's just how it goes. But because we lose so much good talent because people become fucking sellouts. And they don't care about the art anymore. They don't care about the message anymore. They just care about the money or the fame. Besides, I feel like I'll get more attention staying true and authentic to my message than I ever would being fake like everyone else. Because we're kind of reaching a point where we're seeing through that facade, and it's like, no. The mass majority wants to look up to someone that's just like them. They don't want to look up to someone that's fake. Which is why I feel like there's a market out there for me. There always has been. There always will be. So I will be streaming sometime at midnight. I've just given up on having a schedule. I'm just like, I will be streaming sometime at midnight within the next week. But if you like what you see here, if you like my color scheme, if you like hearing me talk, or if you literally just want to piss off closed-minded society, please follow me. Join what @Jap13 is all about. And let's just see what happens. That's all I've been doing since the beginning. And until next time, stay unique. And @Jap13 out. Seriously, sincerely, gomenasai. Yabai. Ato de mata.